Hello and welcome to another installment. I think this one's going to be very timely as we head into the 2025 tax filing season. Granted, it's 2026, but then we're doing it for the 2025 tax year. Now, a lot of things have changed. So on this particular episode, I think it's going to be important for us to kind of go over one of the key features for newborns, and that's going to be for the Trump accounts. So you would file to make an election to get one of these Trump accounts on form 45, 47, which I think it's always fun when the IRS finds ways to code forms in ways that's how it's related. So Trump was a 45th and 47th president. So on form 45, 47, we make this election. Now, if you don't make the election during your tax return filing, they are going to allow you to do it after the fact. So about mid-year, you can go to, it's gonna be Trump accounts.gov, and then you can go make the election to go fund it there. But if you sign up during your tax filing and you elect for the pilot program, so you put 1,000 in and the government will match $1,000 and you can get it going. Now, this is only going to be for a very short time frame on this window. They are looking at a window between 2025 and 2028, and it's going to essentially allow you to put $5,000 up into this account annually. And there is also a pre-tax deduction if it's going through like your employer, and that's $2,500. So it's not $5,000 plus the 2.5, it's $5,000 total. During this growth period of between when the child is born up to age 18, they're not gonna allow for any kind of in-service distributions, withdrawals, anything like that. You're able to kind of fund it and keep it going. And then once the child turns age 18, then it's gonna start to behave like a traditional IRA, subject to the same, distribution rules, penalties, and when they're able to go take it out. And the thought and the idea behind this is going to be that once the child gets to 18, they're gonna have a couple $100,000 into this account. And if they keep on, contributing to it on a regular day basis, by the time they go from 18 to retirement, so let's just think plus 60, they're looking at a 7-figure account. Now, as that relates to today's dollars and future dollars, inflation's gonna have a lot to go do with it. And maybe 7 figures when they get up to age 60 is not gonna mean that much, but it gives them the early start of being able to really capitalize on a tax deferred account. That means interest, dividends, capital gains, it's all sheltered. They're not having to go recognize that, realize it on their tax returns. So that allows the account to grow even further. Snowballs, because you're not having a tax drag on it. And number two, the power of compounding interest. Over time, just allowing this thing to really kind of grow and maximize it from day one, from when they're born to, when they're ready to go take it out for retirement. I think it's interesting to note that there are going to be limitations on what you can actually invest this thing into. And it looks like it's going to be very basic mutual and ETFs that track the S&P and other indices. It's not going to allow you to go into leverage products, nor is it going to allow you to go into a regular money market fund. So they wanted to go into the market and growing to get that kind of yield, but not overly aggressive where it's subject to risk, and then all market is subject to risk, right? But not leverage products where it invites more risk than is really necessary. Once they get to age 18 and these IRA rules, whatever they are at those times, we'll have to revisit that conversation. But for the time being, these Trump accounts are going to be very interesting to see how clients are modeling it into 1, their tax plan, 2, their financial plan, and 3, their overall investment strategy. So I think this is a unique opportunity that came in this tax reform, and looking forward to seeing how it all plays out. If you have any questions, always contact your financial advisor, tax advisor, or if you don't have one, find someone local, or feel free to reach out to the channel. Thank you and have a great day.